Is diversity killing comics? Sorry, fanboys.
I think that comics is unique in using diversity and specifically marginalized people's representation as a scapegoat for their own marketing or...
Just last year, the Black Panther series sold more than 250,000 copies in North America alone. And a movie is in the works with a cast that Marvel's president has said is 90% African or African American. So what's the one thing those successes have in common? They were created by people who reflect the characters they're writing.
They want to have their cake and eat it too. They can represent black women on the page, they can represent disabled people on the page if they'd like, but they don't really hire. That's not to say that, white men can't write anything but white men, but instead that level of authenticity that has been kind of disregarded for a long time is clearly responding with the readers in a big way, and it seems that Marvel's rejecting that.
But if Marvel can make fans feel emotionally invested in a gun-toting raccoon, then surely they're up to the challenge of including more women.
You know what? I'm kind of missing the good old days when comic books were just a part of nerd culture, underground culture, a subculture, and everybody was into them. They weren't all over the movie screen, they weren't all over the television show, and we didn't have to deal with social justice warriors and feminists being all up in our shit and just spouting wrong facts and just pretty much giving us a big major migraine of a headache. This video right here is also an example of alternative facts, slanted facts, false narratives, whatever other clickbait jargon you want to say. How in the hell with the access to Google can anybody even allow a video like this to be made? Diversity is killing comic books. Sorry, fanboys, but no. You know what? She's half right. Diversity ain't the problem with comic books right now. It's forced diversity that is the problem with comic books. Anybody, any true comic book head, any person that actually has read comic books for, I'll say about a good 10 years could tell you that Marvel Comics don't need nobody to tell them to be diverse. They have probably been the biggest, most diverse mainstream comic book company there is. Without question. To sit there and try and slantedly say that only women can write women characters, only black people can write about black characters, pretty much destroys the whole entire writing process. Because, to be honest with you, if you didn't know Miss Steph, whatever your name is, you probably don't know this because you probably never read a comic book a day in your fucking life. Black Panther, who you want to sit there and pop up there just because you got a movie coming out in a little while, was created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby back in 1966 for Fantastic Four, issue number 52. That's two white men who came up with a black character whom they did not make a sidekick, who did they not make a villain or thug, who they made an intelligent ruler of a technologically prosperous nation. Or I can kick it to you like this. Kelsey freaking Grammer has become a white man. Why is has come up with two very popular black shows. So to sit there and try and force down our throats that you have to be a specific race or gender to come up with or create a specific race or gender of comic book superhero is completely asinine. If you have a problem with the way comic books are right now as they've gone, because Marvel Comics has been doing just fine since before you social justice warriors and feminists decided to start interfering with our stuff, might I suggest you take pen to paper and come and create your own shit. Because what the annoying lady in the video is pretty much trying to tell Marvel Comics to do is, Marvel Comics, please forget about your loyal fans who have been there with you through thick and through thin, through good times and bad, who were sitting there being called nerds and lames and treated like outcasts, and pander to us the social justice warriors, the sensitives, the feminists who have absolutely no idea about the history of Marvel comic books and can only recite to you facts about characters that have only popped up around 2 years ago. Forget your loyal fan base and focus on us, because we're needy, attention deprived jackasses, and we don't know. So it's very annoying. It's like, yo, don't you social justice warriors got a better cause to fight for? You got coming fuck with comic books? I mean, dang. It's a form of entertainment. Like I said before, comic books have been getting along just fine all this time before y'all decide to come along and start messing things up. So please, Marvel, ignore them. Go back to doing what you do best. Y'all have been pretty diverse. Y'all have been the leaders for diversity in mainstream comic books for a very long time. Now go back to what you do best. Ignore them. Listen to your fans and do what you do. Think about it. Peace.